hopefully. Conservative. Okay, there we go. So it's good to see you all. I think this game is going to be a big one. Feel free to, I mean, I read the description, but feel free to check it out if you didn't hear me talk about it. Looks like there's a slip delay. That's alright. Okay. Okay, my friend, so I want to welcome Beyond Zebra, Dave Woolman, Conscious Soul, hey Conscious Soul, we'll see ya. And Penny, and anyone else who may be watching, welcome. Glad to have you, and I'm looking forward to getting into this game with you all. I think it's a big one. Again, you guys probably know I don't push my gaming channel that often, but if there's a reason like Control, if there's certain ones that you just either know or suspect to be massive truth bombs, and this is one of them. Let's go. Looks like the Batman.
Living in pain, plagued by sickness, haunted by your own looming mortality?
Yeah.
Not anymore. Now there's Icarus, a technological miracle that lets us transfer consciousness from one body to another. That's right, humanity's wildest dream has been fulfilled. The dream of immortality. Now, when sickness or old age starts dragging you down, you can bid on a brand new body at your local government auction house. Give yourself and your loved ones a new lease on life. And don't forget, the body subscription service is mandatory for all citizens 21 and older. So protect your investment. Always avoid illicit substances. Never skip any mandated shell inspections. And prioritize your well-being, physical, psychological, and especially financial. Any lapsed subscription payments will result in your body being submitted to a bailiff auction. And remember, any and all violations will be prosecuted by the Department of Mortality.
Don't you already know who the murderer is?
That's not the point.
Starting off with a bang, huh?
And at least tell me what's going on.
Just watch, okay? This is the best part, where he's questioning the suspect.
And when are you gonna question me?
You want me to question you?
Don't you want to?
Should I handcuff you? We always handcuff suspects.
I think you'd better.
Sounds dangerous.
I'm always dangerous.
Too bad you didn't warn me before we got married.
Would that have changed your mind?
What if it had? Where do you think we'd be now?
I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have.
Huh?
Seems like the false white light matrix isn't working out for them. Especially him. Oh shit. He was the deceiver, huh?
All units, code 305. Prohibition violation at intersection of...
Breaking news. The President today signed into law a controversial bill reducing the age limit for free body subscriptions. despite earlier promises to the contrary.
Fucking politics.
Welcome to the Matrix, buddy. A great gesture from a great man. Edward Green sponsors Central Park exhibition. This Friday, treasures commemorating the heritage of the old continent will fill Central Park, free admission for all New York City residents. Thanks to the generosity of a well-known politician and philanthropist, Edward Green. Read on pages 3 through 5. Crisis, pass or veto. Congress is not backing down on a controversial bill that lowers the cutoff age for free body subscription from 21 to 20. The president says he will consider all options, but has not ruled out a veto. Read on page 6. Scandal on TV. Drake star leaving the days of eternal life. The heartbreak behind the decision. A moral scandal in a body in which he, quote, does not feel like himself. Interview on page 2. The weather. Forecasters anticipate moderate air pollution. Standard decontamination processes applied. Slight chance of showers with occasional thunderstorms. Temps ranging from a low of 57 to a high of 62. Okay. Well, it's a little moonshine. Oh, it's evidence? What? Okay. This is an earpiece, I guess. Okay.
Kara, how you feeling?
Ready to get back in the saddle, Chief. I sent you the papers.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at them. Did you hear this?
Fuck! What are you... Don't tear them up! Fuck!
The accident was barely 2 weeks ago. Look, the committee already thought you were a hot mess. Trying to come back this soon? That's just got them convinced. You're no fucking medical miracle, James.
Chief, we've been busting our humps in the same department for half a century. You know I know this fucking job like nobody else.
And you know I've got your back, too.
Come on, Chief. You gotta let me come back.
My hands are tied. Officially.
Yeah? So unofficially, I'm all ears.
Political case. Discreet.
I'm listening.
You'd be doing a favor for a guy whose signature trumps every test and commission out there.
Why do I feel like there's a but coming?
Because you're fucking difficult. Also, without your sync tests, can't get you back in the system. So I'm gonna put you with a liaison officer. She'll be the one with full access.
A babysitter? Fucking hell.
You asked for it, Sunshine. Wait, I'll put her on.
Sullivan. Saved my ass more than once. It used to give a bigger kick.
This is what reincarnation's like. Congratulations on your new body.
100 fucking years of work and taxes. Great.
Yeah, here we got some truth bombs there. This is part of his life script, right? Unreal, huh?
What the fucking lock? That's for the brave new world. So immersive you could drown. But of course drowning is forbidden. Blocked like any other exit from paradise.
Wow.
Karra? James Karra? No,
Truth
fuck
bomb
that.
city.
No way. Forget it, Chief.
You're already on the line. James, Sara Kai. Sara, James Karra. Let me go pull some strings. Back in a minute.
He dropped us into some bullshit, didn't he?
And I had such good stats up to now. Crap.
Yeah, I'm fucking thrilled to be working with you, too.
What can I say? Your reputation precedes you, especially after you fucked up half the city with that train.
I don't remember much because you've been memory wiped.
I don't remember much about the accident. People tell me it was kind of a spectacle.
You don't remember? So, what, you haven't synchronized yet?
Chief Steiner trusts me. That ought to be good enough for you, too.
Yeah, well, so did your partner, right? The one who ended up having to get their Icarus reconstructed.
Okay, I'm back. You two are best friends now, right?
Sorry, boss.
Sara, I've sent you all the authorizations. Forward the package to Karra. Look, you don't have to trust each other. Just report everything. Got it? Steiner out.
All right, let's get the show on the road. I need the address of the nearest post office.
Fine.
James, my hair's turning gray here. Post office.
Did you know there used to be rooftop bars in the city?
Yeah, till they figured out open spaces make desynchronization symptoms worse.
Oh, bullshit. You don't buy into that nonsense, do you?
Tell me something, James. Do you know the feeling after you've spent time in a wide open space, when you go back to your capsule apartment on the ground floor?
I don't live in a capsule apartment.
No, you fucking don't. So maybe stop talking out of your ass. James?
Looks like TS-45-7.
You're in Times Square?
I have business here.
Half the city's had business there lately, thanks to that new brothel.
I am not in a brothel.
Sure, and I totally believe you. Okay, Playboy, go for the package. Platform 53D, Terminal 3.
Having a goal, any goal, is better than inactivity. An alternative to focusing on the symptoms. And the memories. I'm 120 years old, and I don't have any strength left to keep recalling the past.
Sounds horrible.
got off on the wrong foot.
Hey, people love me. That's just how it is.
I want you to understand, I'm in the home stretch for a fat promotion. I've been working my ass off, so I can't afford any mistakes right now. And, you know, you're sort of notorious for unconventional methods.
Me?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows you don't give two greasy rat shits about regulations. The only thing I ask is that we act professionally, okay?
Sorry, can't hear you over all the noise.
Great. Real mature.
Taking a sip of whiskey affects the story.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hey, Sarah. You know why the cops got called to the baseball game? Because somebody stole second base.
Oh, for fuck's sake, James. Dad jokes?
Okay. Terrible. Look at that divine delivery time.
Haste is baked into the city's DNA. They've got a monopoly and still have to advertise. I'd say that tells you pretty much everything you need to know.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm surprised alcohol isn't illegal too.
Over the past 50
Very
years, prices for B and C class bodies have increased by 240%. It's not an auction anymore. It's some fucking exclusive bidding club.
Then again, alcohol invites the parasites in, so to manipulate any sort of substance.
That girl in the hat overshadows more and more of the city, doesn't she?
Sorry?
Well, the one from the body auction ad?
I haven't seen it.
How did you not see it? It's on every goddamn corner.
The package, James.
Body auction every Friday.
Enter your full name and shipping code.
James Karra, 77112P.
Thank you, Calvin.
Police shipment. Additional verification required. Enter badge number.
984.
No authorization.
Shit. Sarah, I need access.
Oh, right. Enter my number. 116739.
Thanks. 116739.
Thank you. The package is on its way. We hope you enjoy it.
Is this any better?
Have you opened it yet?
1 second. I have to move my car. Like I said, haste Every last New Yorker's in a hurry.
Some things never change, huh? Hopefully it's a little better like this. Kind of loud, so...
Don't abuse it, yeah? Remember, you're not reinstated yet.
Yeah, I got it, okay? You don't need to remind me.
I'm just saying, it's my ass on the line now, too.
This information is confidential and will be automatically destroyed after reading. Select a section to read the files.
Subject's name is Edward Green.
Who?
Hard to confuse this mug with anybody else. Green's sponsoring some kind of exhibition in Central Park. Saw it on the news earlier.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Let me look it up. Yep. It's supposed to be in a few days.
He'll have to get back on his feet pretty damn fast then.
Okay, Green, Edward. Oh, shit.
Sarah? You okay?
Shit. Oh, I'm reading up on Green. Holy fuck, you know who this guy is?
Relax. This will be a routine job.
Routine my ass. What are we supposed to do?
We get in, pull the Icarus, and deliver it to the Consciousness Transmission Center. No sweat.
Consciousness Transmission Center.
The guy who used to be the Secretary of Health, his Icarus just lying around in a dead body? Fucking hell! Why isn't this going through official channels?
Would have been a scandal. Keep his name out of the mud. You know what could happen if the Icarus of a guy like Green fell into the wrong hands? And the fewer people know about it, the better.
The atmosphere's tense because of this bill to reduce free body subscriptions.
Exactly. Look on the bright side. I'm betting Green's gratitude hits the gas on that dream promotion of yours.
Where's his body?
Fifth Avenue, top floor.
Looks like it's Green's own apartment. You'll get a chance to see the wannabe Olympus with your own eyes.
You want to tag along?
No. I'm not authorized for field work.
Am I at the moment? So, what's the harm?
No, I couldn't. That would be unprofessional, especially on a case this important.
Unprofessional, right. All right, I'm all up to speed.
Then let's get on with it.
Attention, documentation will be automatically destroyed.
James, I know you're not reinstated yet, but have you recovered from the accident? Like, mentally, I mean?
No.
You looking out for me or for yourself?
For both of us. We're in the same boat, right?
Listen, you just kick back and put your feet up, all right? You've got nothing to worry about. I'll ping you when I get there. Car out.
I may have to cover this game twice because there's just so much in it. And you can tell, like, this is some sort of loose snapshot
So I took this
about how
job.
it's gonna go.
I'd take any job at that point, even though political cases fester like rust-laced wounds. I was off to hang out with high society, of which I always had a low opinion. Maybe because it consisted mostly of low people. At this altitude, the air was so clean that without a smoke, I was beginning to suffocate.
Green Tower. Yeah, the whole vibe of the game is great. Whoever thought of the concept of a cyberpunk noir, tip my hat. Though the cursor kind of moves a little fast, but that's alright. Go through here? Probably not, right?
James, camera.
Thank you,
This was
Billy.
supposed to be an accident.
Thank you,
Fuckers
Constable.
hanging from the last cherry tree.
What do you mean the last? Like, last?
Let's pull the Icarus and get out of here.
What do they need protection for?
Replacing a whole body just because somebody gouged out your eye is unprofitable, I guess.
Not for him.
There was a pool of lecithin gel underneath the floor, feeding that big tree. Whole thing went up like a stick of dynamite.
Oh, Calvin, you're so right. Bioshock, absolutely. Definitely a Bioshock vibe.
He really got cooked, didn't he? Well, I'm still gonna need a photo for identification.
Oh boy.
I mean, it could be him.
Could doesn't cut it. We have to be sure. This is guesswork, James. I won't identify him. Not officially.
I have an idea. You won't like it.
This is a federal case, James.
And we're supposed to pull Green's Icarus, not someone's. Moving on to reconstruction.
Okay, you can reconstruct fragments of the event based on the information collected. Hold LT, left trigger when the left bar is active. Hold right trigger when the right bar is active. Both bars are active. Okay. That's on the left side. Hold R. Okay, hold LT to reconstruct Green's death. Reconstructor allows you to rewind time. The yellow area in the reconstructor indicates the moment when something significant happened. Hold LT to move the indicator, the yellow area in the reconstructor. If you've moved the indicator too far, hold RT to return to the relevant movement.
You seen this?
What?
Hold RD to move the indicator yellow. This is kind of like
Some kind of
think of a
anomaly.
game.
Who cares? It's green. Pull its Icarite and let's go.
Enter the anomaly zone and look for more traces. Okay. Point right stick at green's head and hold A to analyze.
The Icarite's melted.
So, that's his insurer's problem. Come on, let's go.
Sarah, he's dead.
What? Like, you mean final death? Dead? Well, just... I mean, fix it. Just
Keep your voice down. You're disturbing adults at work.
Oh ho!
I'm moving on to reconstruction. Try and find the perpetrator.
It's not our jurisdiction, James. I'm not looking to get shit-canned because you went off the rails again.
For fuck's sake, unclench, will you? Just let me put the tree back together and we'll see what's what. Omega code 112358. Suspected murder.
Perhaps murder. Dry gin. Come on. Marcus Aurelius. This is a good book. You guys ever read this? You're ignoring what is in the mind of another. A man has seldom been seen to be unhappy, but those who do not observe the intricacies of their own minds must of necessity be unhappy. Marcus Aurelius, emperor philosopher who ruled one of the greatest empires in history, Meditations is a posthumous collection of his personal notes. It's his collection of his universal and timeless wisdom, a signpost for all those who wish to maintain a stoic calm and an unwavering view of things in the face of adversity. Not expected to see
Someone
that.
with the president?
I recognize him.
Wait, it's green.
Old shell?
The first one.
That's bullshit.
Which does not change the fact that even before inventing the Icarite, he was a big shot in politics.
Never doubt yourself and you will achieve great things. There's some truth in that statement for sure.
What the fuck is this?
A bike. Or rather, a wheel off a bike.
And people rode on it? How?
Like a motorcycle. But you had to push those things around and around with your feet to make it go.
Ouch. here, he scores a few points.
Points? For what?
This engine could push a car up past 120 miles per hour, running on gasoline, on the ground.
You know, it's hard enough to imagine driving on the ground and all, but 120? No, I call bullshit on that one.
Hopefully that'll fix it. You know, I always lower the music in every game I play, because it's always way too high.
The right side of the bodies were heavily charred.
Hold on, what the hell? Why did the voice go lower? Hold on. 1 minute, guys. Let me just check something. Sorry. Oh, that's off. Good. Yeah.
Tree must have exploded after he'd been hanged.
That better?
James, stop doing this.
It wasn't just a fire. I'll find the cause and we're out of here.
Smell the samples.
Guy has a fragrance museum in his home?
Aromatherapy helps with synchronization.
Aromatherapy, sure. Pity we're all rolling around in sewage.
James, is that chocolate?
That's what it says here.
Can I ask you to do something for me?
What, you want me to steal evidence?
No. I mean, yes. Listen, could you describe the scent to me?
It's kind of like...
Those are all horrible options. I guess tobacco?
It's like taking synthetic tobacco and smearing it on your fingers.
Tell you what, why don't you try describing it in a way that doesn't sound gross?
I can give it a shot.
What the? They're all horrible options.
Like a cigar, Only without any shitty chemical aftertaste.
Okay, let's try this another way. Does it make you feel something when you smell it? Emotions? James, anything.
You think it's edible?
Glossing right over the emotion talk. Okay, look, that sample's probably over 100 years old. Food spoiled in the past. It could make you really sick.
Let's check it out. I want to eat it. I'd be afraid to eat it. Joy, bitter and warm.
Okay, emotions. Let's see. It's dark, bitter and warm, and it fills my heart with joy, I guess. That good enough?
So, some smeared tobacco, a non-crappy cigar, and you feel joy in your heart?
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's get back to work.
It looks like a door. It must be opened remotely. Maybe I can find something with X-ray. See how much good he's done? He helps children. Orphans, supposedly.
We can't know for certain. I mean, maybe he really did help them.
Oh, sure. He helped them all sign up for the first body subscriptions that they could never afford. Green sponsored it.
When I was little, I wanted to be an astronaut. But after this disaster, Green shut down the whole program.
Well, the first mission did crash.
Yeah, during the landing. Everything else went smooth as silk. You know, it had to be some kind of sabotage. You mix in political bullshit and poof, the whole program goes up in smoke.
That's what happens when your whole program is based on CGI.
He was clearly trying to get rid of those. Didn't make it.
Or someone stopped him.
Alright, give this a read, my friends.
Better for them to disappear.
That was evidence! For fuck's sake, James! Who do you think you are? What gives you the right to just do whatever you want to do?
Hey now, don't be envious.
That's how we roll. As he said, don't be jealous.
A view from Mount Olympus. Even though we're all immortal, only some of us live like gods.
He was there. That's his signature.
And look what happened to him.
Give this a read, my friends. The U.S. Declaration of Immortality.
drug, James?
Probably synthetic. What you might call tobacco adjacent, or shit, maybe they are real.
James, tell me you're not going to steal a cigar.
Not like he's gonna smoke it.
Great. Now you can add thief to your CV.
He never got remarried.
What happened to the first wife?
Refused Icarus. Died a natural death.
But wasn't that illegal? She would have had a top-down warrant served, right?
Green only introduced that legislation after her death.
Hang on. Are you telling me Green couldn't handle it that his wife died, and he fucked up our whole fucking society because of it?
Far as I can tell, people's bullshit personal trauma is always what fucks up society.
Didn't they have wings?
Horses?
No, Pegasi.
Sarah, that's a horse. Pegasi are mythical creatures.
Some paleontologist you are. These days, horses are mythical too.
No, mythical animals are fictional. They never existed, whereas horses are extinct, like dinosaurs.
Of course. Thanks for the lecture, Professor.
Hey, you asked for it.
James, end of topic. Let's move on.
It's scary how little we know about the world before the Icarus.
No wonder they don't teach this in school. It's gone.
Yeah, it's scary what we don't know beforehand, huh?
Sesame.
Alright, so let's go check out the other side before we go in there. got Play-Doh. So crates. Remember my friend, Fly needs to. So that's pretty much everything in here, I think. Alright. Backtrack. Really? That's it? Okay.
You know those rich bastards have a pool for yachts?
What?
Yeah. A fucking huge swimming pool, basically. They put boats in it and sail around.
But how... That's... Where do they get the water?
Fuck if I know. People like you and me are stuck drinking recycled piss, but they're all, hoist the mizzenmast, Jeffrey! Fuckers. Gel's flammable. There may have been a short circuit, or someone could have ignited it deliberately. I need to find the source.
James, don't fucking ignore me. I can see you're having a great time.
Right. The main transformer's under the floor. Shit, my eyes. auxiliary. Someone set up the short circuit.
Kara, what are you doing?
She already snitched?
Submitting a formal complaint, Chief. It's impossible to work under these conditions.
I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth. You're going to drop whatever shit you picked up. You're going to write a clean report about a tragic accident. Got me?
You pronounced murder wrong.
I'm not asking. I'm telling you. All you were supposed to do was pull Green's Icarus. End of story.
Can I get it on the record that I strongly advised against this course of action?
I should have known better. I should have known you couldn't handle it, but it's just an Icarus pull, I thought. Surely Kara can't buck up something that simple.
Trying to tell you, there's no Icarus to pull. Green's got oxidized. It's a homicide, and it's staring us in the face, like it or not. Now, I can look into this, and
It's not our case. Write it up as a suicide.
oh, it's a suicide now. I thought it was an accident.
You can call it a motherfucking ascension for all I care. Just get it off
I
our
don't want
books.
synchronicity.
The longer I sit here, the more it all stinks. And it's not just Green's rotting corpse.
You can call it Ascension, I don't care. What about the other one, huh? Okay. Okay, we know that this incessant need to remind us. What caused the burn? Come on.
Someone plugged the transformer and it caught fire. The cable acted like a fuse. That's what caused the explosion.
It's getting more and more obvious why nobody wants to work with you.
I'll look for any pre-explosion traces, then we're out of here.
James, I wasn't born yesterday. You said that before, and I don't believe you.
Someone tried to smash that glass before the explosion. Cracked it and left a handprint.
Stop it. James, you've got to stop this. he doing?
Oh, you're finally paying attention. Great. So, now the question is, did Green try to crack open that plate with his own forehead, or did somebody else use Green's forehead like a ball-peen hammer?
Why can't we see the killer in the reconstruction?
He covered his tracks pretty damn skillfully.
So someone was here. Fucking hell.
What? You gonna tattle to the chief again?
Would you just let that drop already? What's done is done. No point in picking at it.
Holy fuck, Sarah. There's Brazen, and then there's whatever you are.
Just get on with it, all right? Feeling sorry for yourself is a bad look.
Shit.
What happened?
The fuses just blew.
What? Why?
The reconstructor needs massive amounts of energy. Sometimes the limiter doesn't adjust to the environment, and pop. Blown fuses.
There you go.
So I don't have to do everything myself after all, huh? A man could get used to this.
I just shifted power from 3 different neighborhoods so you can keep playing detective. Don't make me regret it.
Okay, this is some kind of emblem? It's starting to get interesting. Someone carved this date long ago.
What in the world is that supposed to mean?
Got some symbology going here. Snake, lizard, circle. I've never been good at anthropology and beliefs and shit.
So how'd you catch serial killers?
I knew an expert.
Great. Then make a call. We need all the help we can get.
Can't. She's dead.
Oh, shit. James, I'm sorry.
Let's keep looking. Someone not only flooded the transformer, but also ripped out the cables.
You don't say, detective.
Something went off here. Probably some kind of relic.
To the best of friends, always auspicious winds. Green. That asshole had friends. Hard to believe.
I'm getting a bad hit off this thing.
I wonder which one's the best friend now.
I wonder why a gift from Green is in his own home. Let's see what the patient has to say.
Wow.
Check something out for me, would you? I need to know about a drug called Prose of Life.
Introduced in 2208. It's based on fluoxetine.
An antidepressant.
What a surprise.
How long did Green get psychiatric treatment?
Looks like he's officially been in therapy for 156 years. According to statistics, that's pretty much normal for people
wow.
who've lived as long as he has.
It'll be worth checking the file to see if he mentioned anything about a suicide. Matched to Green's blood type. He was fighting with someone.
Or he cut himself as he jumped.
Maybe. You learn fast. Fell from there. If he cut himself on the railing, there should be blood on it. Someone must have pushed him. No trace of blood on the railing.
So he didn't cut himself here. This is weird.
Green's fingerprints are on the railing.
So he was leaning against it?
Looks that way. Came from this side.
They?
Half of the reconstruction is inconsistent. Someone must have been messing with it. We don't have enough information to find the other one.
How do you think this went down?
Green gave up after the fight and did whatever the perpetrator told him to. I'm thinking he put the rope around his own neck and then destroyed his own Icarite.
Well, in any case, Green didn't jump. Someone pushed him.
Wait, there's a blood trail here.
He must have gotten cut before the hanging. Do you have a UV lamp?
UV is harmful.
You aware that UV radiation causes skin cancer?
James, are you afraid of UV lamps?
Call it whatever you want. I'm just not a fan of melanoma, that's all.
You're telling me they haven't cured it in 2329 or wherever the hell it is? I'm getting the hang of the game now. It's interesting. Yeah. Fucking CSI up in here. Look at that. What is it? Blood type RH positive.
He was walking up these stairs. Unusual shape. Like he was lying here.
He's talking to someone.
More like he's begging for mercy.
Yeah.
Another trace of blood.
Hit it with the UV lamp.
Hey, Penny.
Must have been bleeding a lot. tracks connect. Think he deserved what he got?
I do. And it still wasn't enough.
Shit. Sounds like you hated his guts.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
Oh, please.
Something on his clothes. Some kind of chemical?
Huh. The reconstructor's coming up goose eggs on its composition.
Must be rare as shit, then.
Did you hear earlier? Basically, like, the chief was like, stop investigating and classify it like a suicide. Just like it happens today. It's gonna be no different. When will humanity learn? I don't think it's ever possible. That's like the most depressing shit ever, to think of it that way. Okay, we know this, so where did it come from? I'm Mo Green. I made my bones when you were dating cheerleaders. Alright, Mo. Where the hell you die, bro?
Stretches across the floor. I'll switch to UV.
Oh, now don't pretend you're not afraid of UV anymore.
I am not afraid of the lamp. Only radiation. We're not discussing this.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. God, I have the music so freaking low, too. I appreciate the heads up. Hold on. Let me take a look here. Anybody else having problems hearing me? I wonder if it's... Test. Test. 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know, my mic's pretty high. But I will lower the music again. I mean, that's the worst thing about video games. They for some reason, the developers have a major issue with the music and gameplay, voice, and sound. It's never equal. Or evened out, I should say. Let me know if that helps a little bit.
The tracks lead this way. Looks like Green was rummaging around the transformer.
Let's Let's see. It's okay if you can't. I'm enjoying the visual. No, I want to know, Penny, so appreciate it. Music and game effects are a bit loud. Okay. All right, hold on. Look, I'm a quality freak, so anytime you feel my streams are unbalanced or something, please tell me. I wonder if the master volume will help. Alright, so let me know after that change. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I gotta do this thing. Kind of stupid how it does that. Okay. Oh. There we go.
The cables are torn out. Same as the one around Green's neck.
You think he did it?
I think someone made him do it.
Yeah.
What a fucking mess.
You know what I think? I think it all looks exactly the way the perpetrator wanted it to.
Seriously? You're repeating yourself.
Alright, so let me know on this one too, guys. Problem is, every game is different, so appreciate the
There's
feedback.
something here.
Keep it coming, please.
James? I've lost visual.
Oh shit, snake eating its head. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This booze? Oh shit.
James.
Don't reincarnate, James. Yeah, it does seem bugged.
To me.
Shit.
James!
Here we go. It's the near-death experience.
Sarah?
James, where you at?
Why? I'm in the crapper.
I'm sitting on the crapper at home. You want more detail? Because I can give you more detail.
Whatever. The feds are on their way there, so consider this a heads up. If they find you, I don't fucking know you.
Are you? You're serious? We've been friends for fucking decades and you're gonna hang me out to dry? How's the situation?
They're coming. Time to clean up.
Sarah, if we're gonna keep working together, you're gonna have to promise me something.
What?
Test 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, it does. It definitely does seem bugged. Hold on here. Let's try this. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hold on. Test. All right. Maybe this will do a little bit better. Let me know, please. Hopefully. The game volume might be too low now. I don't know.
That you'll never do anything behind my back again.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are we gonna pinky swear? Should I let you know every time I change a fucking tampon? James, the feds are coming. So, grow a pair, and please, with a fucking cherry on top, clean up this mess.
Okay.
Yes, now, come on, move before they bust us.
Poor fella.
Nobody'll even know I was here.
That's right. Hopefully that's all we had to clean up. Okay, much better? Okay,
I
great.
leave the body of a dead god on the flaming Mount Olympus. Time to go back to the underworld he cast us all into.
Called Earth. Thanks for the feedback, everybody.
In the gut of a body not my own, I can feel this case is nothing but trouble and heartache. And even worse, it's personal. A lit cigar pressed against a wound that never heals. That's me. The second time I've seen Icarus completely melted. Just when I got a little better at forgetting the first one.
Right. Very cyberpunkish.
The nose-hair burning stench of synthetic tobacco fills the staircase.
Lovely.
Almost like that chocolate at Green's place. Almost.
Almost. Almost like that chocolate at Green's place. Okay, what's going on there? This is about replacing the body, transferring your consciousness, or not your consciousness or our consciousness, but the clowns who would do something like that. I don't know why the 10,000 steps every day. Your body needs it, according to federal law. Oops. According to federal law, your body is the property of the government. No insubordination or neglect will be tolerated. What a fucking nightmare that would be, huh? Just when you think it couldn't get any worse, you just gotta think in terms of this level. Okay. Give back our bodies. Oh. Watch yourself and others for the common good. Kind of like Report Your Neighbors a few years ago, right? Remember all that? Yeah. Go snitch on your neighbors. No big deal. Anything over here? Probably not. Yeah. Is the brainchild of the apartment complexes, I guess. Alright, let's go. No, I don't know. Alright. Don't need another body. Give back our body. Now we know. You can read that.
Who's paying off your body, huh? I think I deserve something.
Who's talking?
Oh, wait.
The neighbors fighting. Some things never change, huh, guys? That's the Gina. Gina, not to Gina. Okay. $172, rent's paid. Rent's paid. Try 172 first, I guess. The hell had just happened? They really did a great job with the artwork. James' apartment in Brooklyn. What nightmares are made of, my friends.
Welcome home. James Karra, how was your day?
How was your day? Can't say.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
I'm glad to hear that. Due
Yes.
to the high level of air pollution, I recommend full body decontamination.
Well, isn't that nice of her? She's giving us recommendations and everything. Alright, I want to try something and let me know if it's okay here. I will switch it back if it's an issue. Is that too loud with my voice right now? If so, just put 1 if it's bad, 2 if it's okay.
At parties, I said I smashed it with the ball during the game. The truth is, it was after the game. And I had a ball-shaped stone trophy. A football trophy.
Sounds like Al Bundy. 4 touchdowns in 1 game. What a guy. The only reason I tried adjusting the sound there is it didn't look right. Oh, it's bad, huh? Okay. Sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, hopefully that'll be better. Actually, no, it's the wrong one. Is that okay? Better? Pass 1, 2. Wow, I'm sorry guys. It just doesn't look right in the streaming software, so... Okay... Alright... Okay... This okay? Get a little better? It's gotta be the game. Because it looks really odd. It's hard to explain in the streaming software. Press 1 if it's still bad, 2 if it's better, if it's acceptable, let's put it that way. The Other Woman.
Actors in their own bodies. Now that was cinema.
You know what? I wonder if restarting it would help, because it really doesn't make sense when I'm looking at it. New body allergies. Heaven nuts. What is this? Charcoparika and cocoa aroma. Charcoal. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Look at this. A stinky secret. Yeah, it must be bugged. Thanks for the feedback, guys. I really appreciate it.
How much time has passed? I feel like I'm taking them more and more often.
I mean... Train disaster, Shake City. Last night became a nightmare for the people of Central Harlem. A city train derailed, taking a terrible toll. Dozens of people were admitted. I'm sorry. Let's see. Dozens of people were admitted at the Consciousness Transmission Center, including 2 agents. No official cause of the catastrophe has been submitted, though there were numerous reports of explosions and gunshots. The police offer no comment. Read page 2. Martin Roy announces games. The owner of the famous stadium has revealed his grand plan for 2330 to organize the largest series of sporting events this century. I'm not saying, quote, I'm not saying that sports are a recipe for all the world's problems, but if I can make people forget about them for a while, I'll do it. I swear I will, no matter how much it costs, end quote. The question remains, who exactly pays for this endeavor? Some things never change, huh, guys? Like sports teams and getting all these kickbacks, and then of course sports being part of the programming agenda. Christ, I was indoctrinated to that hardcore growing up with baseball and hockey and basketball and all that. I mean, I was in skiing. I mean, I love skiing, and I love baseball, but I don't watch anything anymore. Because, you know. I mean, you could admire people's talents, but as far as, like, any of the pro sports, it's all rigged. And, like, key things right here is, but if I can make people forget about them for a while, I'll do it. And they get all these crazy tax breaks. Can you believe these freaking teams, they want to build a new stadium. They've made billions. They can pay their players multiple millions, sometimes tens, 20, 30 million, 50 million a year, or have these insane, like, $250 million contracts for, like, a multi-year contract or something. And then they have the balls to go and ask for tax breaks and incentives and funding from the cities that their sport is in. It's insane. Utterly insane. Okay, the right president for hard times. The president reassures citizens concerned about the controversial law reducing the age of free body subscription. He emphasizes that he is the right leader for hard times and that he will not disappoint the confidence placed in him. So, in short, the law that they're talking about is, so if you wanted to switch bodies in this game, and potentially something like this in the future will happen, if you want to switch bodies before the age of the controversy is this, like, if you wanted to switch your body before the age of 21, or up until the age of 21, you could, like, for whatever reason it seems. That's what I'm gathering. And they are trying to change it in the game to be 20 and under. That means if you were having a miserable existence or something, you wanted to transfer your consciousness to a different body, you could do so. And then if you were over the age of 21 or 20, let's say, then in order to switch bodies, you would have to have a ton of money in order to do it. So basically, you're screwed. You're stuck. And unless for some reason you were able to switch bodies before the age. But then what's going to happen? You're just going to end up in a new body dealing with the same old bullshit and still live, an average of 150, 200 plus years before you, yet again transfer your consciousness into another meat suit, robotic meat suit, transhumanist nightmare, and do it all over again? And this is where things are headed. It's freaking crazy because it's laying out pretty much how it's all going to go down, and in the best way possible. Well, it's the worst, but it's laying it out with a lot of truth to come. Weather forecasters predict moderate air pollution, standard decontamination. Okay, whatever. Who cares about that? Where are the trails in the sky, basically? Is the volume okay? Press 1 if it is, 2 if it isn't. Last time I'm going to check. Just to make sure. But I will adjust if it's bad. Okay, what is this? Still a siren, a light? Gotta say, the graphics are really top tier. Okay, in case you need to do an oil change on your new and improved cybernetic meat suit. That probably is important.
I don't know how I was lucky enough to even meet a woman like that.
Alright, give this a Read, my friends, congratulations on getting a new body. We hope the synchronization has gone smoothly. At the same time, we want to present you with a list of documented ailments or defects of your new shell. Lactose intolerance, bronchial asthma, scoliosis, allergy to heaven nuts. Oh yeah, and this other thing I can't describe, and cocaroma, hypertension. We wish you many happy years in your new body. With kind regards, customer service of the Consciousness Transmission Center. Well, isn't that nice, guys? Isn't that nice to send us an email?
The island with the imitation sun. We never had time to go there.
Io's Island. Don't forget your suntan lotion, the only artificial island with a realistic synthetic sun. Book your visit now. Boy, makes you wonder if that's going on now. And we got our Illuminati clock. Guys. If that'll help. It's kinda... Yeah, that is helping. Okay, good.
Mail voicemail message from Old Bastard.
Kara, I'm waiting for a report. You know which one. I advise you to get a move on.
Shit, Seth. I'm sorry your luck ran out the way it did. Really sorry.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be back. No big deal.
You're lucky I don't need to water you. Depend on me, and you won't have long to live.
Oh, it's a... Oh. I think for a brief moment I thought it said a checkpoint tree, so I was like, oh, that's how we do checkpoints.
As usual. Finally.
Look at that, you have to wait to take a dump or a shower, right? Welcome the new day with a bright smile. Look at this narcissist smile. Sounds about right. Yeah, Count Soul says, Mark, this reality has made a huge shift for the worse. It's not slowing down either. Everything is so dark. Yeah, it is. You know, the best thing to do, Conscious Soul, is just to try and ignore as much of it as possible. I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but it really helps.
You know, if it wasn't for that badge, I would have fucked you up a long time ago.
Yeah, right back at you.
Oh, cocky, are we? Well, what's your first move then?
The powerful right hook.
Amateur, who starts like that? Block, left, right, and they're picking you up from the ground. 1-0.
It's hard to get used to a face marked by someone else's mistakes. Though for some reason, it's much easier with the eyes. Once the life fades out of them, they can belong to anyone.
Love how he's like getting kicked out of the shower in the bathroom. And then there's this whole process that he has
It's time to
deal
take
with.
care of it. I'm gonna need more space to fire up the evidence board.
Let's take a chill time on the couch before we get yelled at. Let's act behind Sarah's back. Let's circumvent the system. Oh, we can log in as her. That's interesting.
What was her number? 11, 6, 73, 9?
Sara Kai. Additional verification needed.
Sarah, I was just thinking about you.
James, you're not gonna believe it. Someone just tried to log into my account.
Seriously? Who tried to pull a stunt like that?
Oh, don't bullshit me, James. I figured you'd try and pull something like that. So much for pinky promises, huh?
Sarah, listen. To complete my report, I need to summarize the evidence. I need access to the system.
You heard Chief Steiner. He wants it classified as a suicide and sent straight to him.
I need access, okay? I'm the senior officer, and I'm not going to explain to you how it works.
Oh, the way it works is that I have access, and you don't. Do you think I don't know why the chief put you on restricted duty? I read your wife's case file. Forgive me for mentioning her, but it was the same kind of suicide.
Sarah, listen to me very carefully.
Oh.
Sooner or later, some egghead will read the report with your signature on it and ask one fundamental question. Who fucked it up like this? What do you say then? That the chief told you to write it down as suicide? Or that the investigation was conducted by a cop on sick leave?
Oh, fuck.
We're in this together. Just give me access.
Shut up. I have access, so I analyze, and I put the evidence on the board. Is that clear?
As clear as day.
Okay. I'm sorry for bringing your wife up like that.
Look, let's not fight. Let's connect the dots one by one. If we agree with the conclusions, we move on. You'll agree with me sooner or later.
The sooner we get this over with, the sooner you can write the report.
That's the spirit. I should clear up Sarah's doubts about the murder. First, I have to prove that somebody else was there besides Green. And when Sarah takes the bait, I'll convince her about the rest. Want to guess which one's the best friend?
Nope.
I have to wonder if someone just dropped it here, or if they threw it back in Green's face.
He could have cut himself, maybe?
Like how? Shaving? It'll be hard to defend the theory about these cables. The moment of the fall is puzzling.
I want to say that someone kicked him, but we don't have enough.
I know. This is creepy.
Ugh, looking at this makes my skin crawl.
You don't want to know what it's doing to mine. Somebody had to be pretty damn determined to fuck Green's Icarus up this bad.
Somebody. Right. Could have been Green himself. Look, you don't have to try to convince me that Green is behind everything.
Suit yourself. This is quite a lead.
But who's doing the beating? A fucking ghost?
Excellent question.
Got something?
No, it's nothing.
Alright, trying to think of this here. We gotta... Alright, wow. Gotta... Huh. Bear with me a few moments, guys. Bottle mark with the snakes. It's like, oh, it's bugging out on us. Let's see. We got brass knuckles, first aid, the brain, hazard, oh, got the snake, rope, and a watch. I'm probably gonna look this one up. Otherwise, I feel we might be here a while, so I don't want to waste your time or mine. Let's see. Okay, so just give me about a minute or two while I get this together, and so we can just move on in the game. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Better than having me twiddle my thumbs for 20-30 minutes, right? Please hold. Okay. I think I found a good guide. Beating. That's beating. Put it back down here. Beating is where it's supposed to be. And this here. Wow. This is confusing as hell, even with the video. Sorry, guys. This is so damn confusing. Oh boy. You know it's bad when you're trying to solve the puzzle with a video and it's still not it's still not coming through. Wow. So there's two different perspectives. Like we did the one where we're deceiving Sarah, and then there's another one where we're being open with her. Which, well, you could have been open with her, but we chose not to. Alright, I'm gonna put the 5-minute clock up, but that doesn't mean that's how long we'll be, so just to make things easier, so let me try to figure this out, and pulls the clock.
We've got it!
We can start somewhere.
I was hoping for more enthusiasm.
Not gonna happen.
Ouch.
Okay, we still have shit, but we can at least ask 2 questions. First, what's the actual cause of death? Second, who's the culprit and what's his motive?
Are you saying you're getting involved?
I've already changed my mind.
Are you the same with guys?
I won't correct you on everything you just said that was wrong. Besides, I'm looking for more information about the evidence. But seriously, no more jokes.
And for some reason...
I found some interesting tidbits.
Please share.
Only with friends. But I'll make an exception for you.
Sorry guys, for some reason... Hopefully the sound is okay. If it's not, let me know. But for some reason it looked like it raised really high. I don't know why. But I think I kind of have an idea what's going on. Now we take the hangman.
Why did he go to so much trouble?
To get past the police reconstructor?
The sequence of events worries me.
There's nothing complicated about this.
But what next, James? This is clear, and?
I know. Give me a minute. He didn't glow at night by any chance? Because of everything in his blood?
Many drugs are rare, withdrawn, or from government projects. Wait, how do you know if green doesn't glow at night?
I don't want to talk about it. We haven't known each other long enough.
Ah, there's a little truth bomb. Dispersed by the government.
We know what's going on. Now we only need the motive and the perpetrator.
Yeah, then T and we'll find Kennedy's killer before an evening snack.
Who?
Oh, geez, how did you even get through high school?
What, did I pass? I used to play baseball. You forgot? And I was fucking great at it.
Right, now I remember.
Yeah, they talk about what went on with that. Probably not. Alright, we're getting there, guys. We're getting close.
Guests. What do we know about them?
Kovalev is a smuggler and the owner of Icarus. And Salma, as you know, is that famous psychologist and a psychiatrist.
A smuggler and a shrink. Quite a pair of farewell guests.
Quite a crazy puzzle here.
If that says what I think it says, we're getting somewhere.
This is no proof,
What?
but a very solid hypothesis.
I agree. Let's move on.
James, this is fun, and I'd play 3 more games of solitaire, but it won't prove anything.
What else do you need?
More facts, or it's a waste of effort.
Okay. Oh.
We need to talk seriously.
Is this some lame engagement joke?
What? No, it's not like that. I just have something for you.
If it is, however, some stupid joke, I will get fucking mental on you.
There is one more piece of evidence.
Sorry? Why don't I know about it? It's not in the archive.
Because it's not a photo.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell me you're joking. I'm begging you.
It turns out I think it is indispensable.
You took physical evidence from the crime scene? They'll put us in jail for this. Oh, shit. I take it back. I'd rather have the engagement ring.
It's beautiful. A vial of strange liquid. Probably poison. This creepy voodoo symbol on it makes it more mysterious. More importantly, the material of the vial might retain fingerprints. What do you think?
Show me. If you have any more stolen evidence up your ass, you better get it out now before you hurt yourself.
Not this time.
Consult your doctor. There's even a
Yeah,
term for
okay.
it. Kleptomania. Symptoms include paying for it someday.
Hi, James. I'm calling unofficially. Not as a boss, but more like, buddy. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The documents you found at Green's place. You know it wasn't anything significant, right?
I know how this city works. You don't have to explain yourself.
Kara, you're my man. I wish it worked differently, but I just need to be in certain, relationships to keep my finger on the pulse, to react and so on.
And so on. Sure.
What have you done with them?
Oh, let's see.
You don't have to worry about anything. They're baked.
And that's why I respect you, James. That's why. Exactly why. And remember, I'm waiting for the report.
What a shit show on the floor, huh? These are the clues, all with booze. Kinda rhymes. Is there a picture? Oh, these opened up, huh?
I had to sell this car. The car was great, but started to fall apart. And it wasn't safe either. A sound mind and a sound body. I've forgotten what that's like.
Forgotten what the sound mind is like. Kind of like our essence, right? We're crammed down into this limited state of consciousness and reception and get lost in the shuffle and lose ourselves, right? No more, though. Last time.
When I started the service, the guys didn't believe she was my wife. Even when I brought this photo, they said it was photo montage. I bet every one of those guys has a new body by now. Probably wouldn't recognize each other on the street.
Okay, my friends, so I won't be long. Just give me about 1 or 2 minutes. Just gotta go refill my water and enjoy the scenery. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. We're gonna do one more part of the quest here, and then I'll probably wrap it up for the night. But appreciate y'all being here. Please consider hitting the like button. Even though this stream may not be like worthy, I don't know. It's all about the algorithm.
Your Herm code?
97-fucking-6.
Around Liberty Island, huh?
None of your business.
Everything was in Sarah's hands now, which was neat, since my own hands were shaking in a delirium I inherited after some punk I've never known.
So it's a delirium that he inherited. Well, that's because it's a subtle truth bomb, because he transferred to a new body. And what do we know about cellular memory, right? I mean, cellular memory, he's picking up the traits of that transfer, at least in the moment, plus who knows what as far as like the control aspect of the realm he's in, the cyberpunk noir realm that he's in, which is transhumanism on steroids. So that's an interesting, subtle truth bomb.
And one more thing. In the meantime, please send that damn report.
What about evidence analysis?
You got evidence illegally, and you want to put it in an official report?
Let's hold off. I'd rather have a better view of the situation. We can decide later.
It's time to light. I wish he had a pipe. Alright. I could light a cigar, light a cigarette. Let's light a cigar.
A cigar worth 3 salaries of mine tastes best when it's free. Real tobacco tastes real good. With the bitter taste of everything we've lost. What we get is fake views, fake smells, the fake food, fake hope for rats locked in an ever tighter cage. Green's legacy. So yes, I took a single cigar for compensation, and wish I'd taken more. I also have a grim certainty that no more compensation is forthcoming. Regarding Green, the chasm between the past and the present seemed to be hard to swallow, even for him. Was he getting himself full of ambrosia? Because all these little souvenirs of a long-gone world aggravated his desynchronization?
I wonder. Thoughts like this, triggered by things we've lost. Could they increase desynchronization? Is that why Green stuffed himself with ambrosia?
Do they increase these synchronizations or synchronicities to storing it in there? I don't know. Kind of like how we fall into them, and there's this whole spiritual trap with syncing up. I don't know. Putting it out there is a possibility. Where, like, they're very profound. And then what do? You go look for the answer. Why is this happening? Why am I experiencing it? And yet it all leads to the same old path, which is essentially the Matrix sucking us in and following its orders in a very shady and messed up way. Anyways, just throwing it out there as a possibility.
James, are you in front of the board?
No, I went out for a breather.
That sample. You were right. It's definitely poison. But that's not all. There was a fragment of a print on it. I managed to reconstruct it and search the database.
So, who does the print belong to?
It's a damn big fish. Slippery, too.
Oh, you're gonna make me beg. What's the fucking name?
I don't want to say right now. Somebody on the street might overhear. I sent you everything by snail mail. Let me know as soon as you get it.
I'm having deja vu.
Sit on the neon. Graphics are out of control.
Every penny snatched away from the citizens. I bet they're all celebrating.
I bet they are too. Join the police. Feel the strength of justice. Level of detail is just wow.
President calmed people down, promised a veto, and then what do? He signed as soon as the bill landed on his desk. The president is nothing but a pen in the hands of corrupt politicians, a stooge, a disgrace.
Did you hear? He signed it. That lying piece of shit.
So they're upset over the bill being passed for the kids. To send the report in, I guess.
Deadly poison is atropine. Okay, great. It was Kovalev's fingerprint on the murder weapon, huh? I knew it. You still think we can't clear this one?
I wouldn't start celebrating yet. We'll never get to him. He basically never steps outside Icarus.
But you do believe this is a murder now?
Well, yes. But...
Special announcement. Engine problems have been reported aboard Icarus, which is currently flying over Brooklyn. We ask residents of the borough to stay at home and shelter in place. There is no need to worry. Insurance for bodily injuries will be fully applicable.
Shelter in place. Those words, I don't want to hear those words ever again in my life.
James, did you hear the announcement?
I even felt it.
Damn, you're that close to it? Are you alright? The newsfeed said it crashed into a building and that it's about to fall into a chasm.
Yeah. We can't pass up a fucking golden opportunity like this.
Pass up a No, wait, James, are you crazy?
Too late, bye! The bar was named Icarus and met its end fittingly. I didn't have time to savor the irony. An impossible chance to get Kovalev has just fallen out from the sky into my very lap, or at least my very neighborhood.
Well, I suppose we should go investigate it.
James, are you hearing this?
Fire department on site. Ambulance is in 13 minutes. Secure the area. Do not go inside. I say again, do not go inside.
Sounds like good advice.
So that means we're gonna go inside, right? This game would be sick in VR.
All you sons of bitches in Brooklyn, hold your positions. And get the crowd pushed back before it comes down on top of them.
Sarah, mute this channel.
What, you allergic to orders?
Guess I am.
Yep. I got the moon. That's fitting, right? The moon is the record. The sun giveth life, and the moon taketh. The enemy of prosperity. Get yourself a alchemy coat today. On sale for $39.90. scandalously perfect body auction held every Friday. Like, oh yeah, there's a blimp disaster, but hey, if you're rich, you'll just keep reincarnating again, no big deal. A great gesture from a great man. Edward Green sponsors Central Park exhibition. This Friday, treasures commemorating the heritage of the old continent will fill Central Park. Free admission for all ages. City residents, thanks to the generosity of a well-known politician and philanthropist, Edward Green. What a guy, huh? Let's see. Scandal on TV. Drake star leaving the days of eternal life. The heartbreak behind the decision. A moral scandal and a body in which he, quote, does not feel like himself. Wow. I don't feel like myself in my body either, so. Government authorized. Aware citizen, aware society. Tune into 111.1 FM.
Seems they didn't wait for the gravity to do the killing. Swell. I prefer to interrogate corpses. Their deaths tell me more than their lies would.
James, evacuate whoever you can and get the fuck out of there.
Little late for that. See for yourself.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Good question. Help me identify Kovalev. I bet his corpse will open right up if we ask it all nice-like. How about this unicorn guy?
Seriously?
This
no,
unicorn.
it's not him.
I like how things are just dissolving in front of them.
How about this one?
That's not him either. Kovalev is fatter.
I wonder if it's really timed or...
This one?
Nope, doesn't match Kovalev.
Shit, I can't find it. Moving on to reconstruction.
James, we don't have time.
Sarah, I'm going to find out what happened here, full stop. Understand?
Okay, sure. Fuck. Don't worry, I'm sure everyone here can afford new bodies.
Fuck them. I was talking about the booze.
What's inside?
James, don't even think...
We have to reconstruct the lock.
We have to reconstruct the lock.
Look. It's as far back as it'll go.
So we don't know what caused the explosion.
Not yet.
James, robbing Kovalev is not the same as swiping a cigar from a corpse.
This whole place is about to fall apart and take Kovalev's secrets with it. I'm not about to let that bastard get away from me again.
Hey,
Right.
if you fall, I'll say you acted alone. I'm fucking serious.
Fine. Let's get to work.
What do you think?
A special, skewered asshole. Get it?
Get what?
He was impaled. Ah, forget it.
Ouch.
Against that much force? Guy didn't stand a chance. These shards came from someplace else. Icarus must have been losing altitude.
Until he finally hit the neon sign.
The ads in the city are deadly effective.
Ugh, James, I'm begging you.
He's got something on his neck. Check it out.
It's, one of ours? Agent from the department.
How the fuck did he get in here?
Jealous?
Yeah, a little. Okay. Now I am even less. He came from this side, bleeding heavily.
Can you handle the UV? Remember, I'm right here with you if you get scared.
Not scared. Just don't like it.
Sure. What do you make of this wound?
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug. The blood trail leads all the way to the lounges. It must have come from there. Got hit in the air. Had a hard landing.
Any of you guys ever play LA Noir back in the day? It's a great game.
Tough guy. He kept his cool.
For all the good it did him.
Let's see where he jumped from.
Well, we just saw it, and then like a million times.
The whole couch is fucked up.
Is this more of the undercover's blood?
Nah, he would have bled out. Must belong to the guy next door. Check the DNA for me?
No data available. Shit. That's gotta be some big fish.
I'll take photos. We'll identify him later. Nailed him right through the head.
What is that? A brand name?
Could be. Or maybe somebody's initials. Damaged. Someone shot through the suitcase lock. I'll check for ballistic trajectories.
I love how they're like, take a picture of him, and you're looking all over the body, and then it's like, no, they're also gotta take a picture of the suitcase.
The side of the bar erupted in a hail of hot lead. Turned the lounges into Swiss cheese.
Into what?
People used to talk like that. I heard in some movie.
Yeah, good stuff.
They sat there in the lounge, all cloak and dagger and hushed tones, until the spray of bullets caught them flat-footed. He managed to scram. Agile body, fast reaction time. Grade B, maybe even A.
Where did he get the money for that?
turned his brain to mush. It'll take years to reconstruct his Icarite.
James, can you get into the suitcase?
Okay. Lock works.
Let's see.
At least we know where he got the money for that hot rod body. Why is our agent neck deep in this? What's his fucking deal?
Dean was not a saint for sure, but we have no idea what or whose business he was doing here.
Seriously? He obviously wasn't doing anything legit.
Legit. I've been with the department so long, I don't even remember what that means.
Uh-huh, right.
I don't think we'll get any more out of the Swiss Cheese Lounge.
Let's move on.
You've never been tempted to...
No, put it down!
Yeah, just asking.
Damn. You got toasted.
Ugh, what a horrible way to die.
Welcome to the Matrix. He'll recover.
The fire only consumed his flesh. You can always buy more of that.
True. To a guy like that, cost of a new body is no worse than paying a parking fine.
Runs like clockwork. Do you recognize him?
John Park? The third one in the photo with Green. The main shareholder of Demmer?
Fucking Demmer. Ribs completely crushed. Multiple minor injuries. He's covered in some kind of flammable shit.
What does it look like to you?
Something exploded right next to him. Concussive force broke all his bones. Intense heat set him on fire.
Shit. The poor bastard really suffered.
Yeah, well, suffering's nothing new. Especially for people who eat Demmer food.
Can you find the source of the explosion?
As long as this shit glows under UV light, yeah, I think so.
Got the contents for a bomb.
Looks like the center of the blast was in this lounge.
Stuck here.
Time to check on Park's friends.
What was... Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
Ah, there it is.
Martin Roy, the owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit.
Liberation.
He seemed like a decent
Stadium.
guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all.
Yeah, you gotta love the flammable shit, right? He's stuck. I hope. Feel like he's stuck here. Oh no, don't tell me you're stuck here. I think he is. Because that's what we need to... Okay. Did that. Go forward with it, maybe? I think he's stuck here. That would suck. That would really suck. Yeah, this looks like a glitch. Bug. Bullshit. Got it. We need to get to that clue right there. Alright. See what happens when we reload. May have to... We may have to pick this up another night, depending on where it leaves us off at.
The bar was named Icarus and met its end fittingly. I didn't have time to savor the irony. An impossible chance to get Kovalev has just fallen out from the sky into my very lap. Or at least my very neighborhood.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we know.
Looks like the center of the blast was in this lounge.
Okay. I think we're okay, actually. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Handle that. As we stay over here.
Time to check on Park's friends.
What was... Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
Stay over here.
Martin Roy,
the
owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit. He seemed like a decent guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all.
There we go.
The scarf. I saw this pattern somewhere. You know, from the photo? From a speed camera?
It's a scarf. But, yes, indeed. Jane Salma had a similar one.
Similar? Identical?
Uh-huh. But, it's just a scarf. Besides, there's no sign of Salma's presence?
No, not yet. Weird. I can't read the Icarus.
Destroyed?
Doesn't look that way. I just can't access it.
the barcode tracking for the future.
I see a code on the hand. Will you check it?
Expensive bodies don't usually have those.
Could have been a recent purchase, maybe? Just hadn't gotten around to removing the serial number yet?
Huh, weird. It's unregistered, but the body was bought by Phalanx for... Holy shit! For $4 million bucks?
Way too pricey for a bodyguard. Sarah, meet Mr. Miller.
You think that's the owner of the company?
Not only that, arms dealer, smuggler. Don't bother looking in the system. You won't find anything. This asshole works for the government.
Dun dun dun.
Got some documents.
I don't believe it. Do people like this always keep secret papers just lying around for anyone to see?
Yeah, why not? What do we got here?
Looks like the law on lowering the age of free subscription is just the beginning.
What? They want to make it even lower?
And add tons of taxes. I'd say it's a long-term plan.
Have they gone fucking insane? They can't do that!
Alright, so again, this is about lowering the age, so there's coverage. If basically a young adult or a child wants to transfer bodies without a subscription fee. Depending on social perception in the national economy, the proposal to lower the free body subscription cutoff age to age 19 by 2370 should be carefully considered. Subsequently, the next 30 years will show us whether it is possible to go one step further, ultimately lowering the cutoff age to 18.
Roy was planning the games. Did you read about that? He wanted to distract the crowd. Miller was probably supposed to protect the rich.
Someone sure fucked those plans up. Oh, just breaks my heart.
I wouldn't say fucked up. Delayed, maybe. But you know sooner or later they'll resurface in new bodies. At least it ought to take them a while.
Right. Well, in any case, the longer the plan takes to get started, the better it'll be for the rest of us.
Well, not necessarily if you're still going in a new body and a new body and a new body every time.
Motherfuckers. Whoever blew them up may have had a point.
You got that right.
There's blood. I'll turn on the UV lamp.
Be brave, James.
Kovalev's prints are everywhere.
Well, it is his bar.
Looks like he spilled a few Bloody Marys, so to speak. But the traces lead here. Some unidentified substance.
Same one that set Park on fire.
Kovalev started walking from this spot. Bleeding like a faucet. Maybe even more than that dirt you see.
Someone shot him?
The chief will probably file a suicide report no matter what. I'll figure out where the shots came from.
Exactly.
about the latest generation? One that picks up the trajectory of bullets?
Relax. I'm old-fashioned, but I make exceptions for toys that make my job easier.
Yes, definitely a fresh variety. Where did it go? Aha.
The attacker shot from the stage.
Any thoughts on who did the shooting?
Got a dead guy here who'd make a decent suspect. He's great at playing a dead guy. Really in character. The caliber matches the gun fired.
Is it him?
He shot Kovalev before he got hit himself. You check the DNA.
Body's assigned to a user named Edmund Christo Basmond.
Who the fuck is Edmund Christo Basmond?
He works for Phalanx.
Miller's Livestock.
He works for Phalanx.
He fired 4 shots before he fell to the ground.
But only one hit Kovalev. Why was a security guard shooting at Kovalev?
Good question. Something provoked him. He must have been startled to have such shitty aim. Straight in the Icarus. Whoever tapped him was a fucking excellent shot.
So now the question is, who?
Exactly. So long, Edmund Christo Basmond.
How can we connect it all?
Ballistics points to Kovalev opening fire on the guests. I'll check around the bar again.
Shells, 45 caliber.
No shit.
That's what I figured. Kovalev used the Tommy gun. Nothing like the classics.
Why'd he shoot his own people?
First he took out Green, then he got to the rest of his gang.
Turned against his own.
It started with Kovalev. First, he served a cocktail he'd whipped up himself. He treated the next guest with a hail of bullets. Finally earned a bullet himself from Oscar Wino Edmundo. Kovalev gave as good as he got. In the end, he finished off the crooked UC.
It's all just so unnecessary.
Necessary or not, in the end, the neon got him. He got hit hard. We're lucky. You know what they say? Follow the trail of blood.
Nobody says that.
I was right.
Time to break out the UV lamp.
We've got a lead. The trail leads to this guy.
Another suicide?
As far as the chief's concerned, without a doubt. We've got Kovalev's prints on the handle of the knife. It wasn't just his drinks that had a kick.
Who's the knifer?
His Icarus cut. I'll check the blood.
Another one of Miller's bodyguards.
Seriously, where does he get these guys?
Nice display of bravado.
I bet he was in the army. You don't get reflexes like that just from a body. It takes training. Years of it. I'd also say he had to use the knife, because I think by then he'd lost his gun. The impact knocked Kovalev off balance. He dropped something. This is something new.
You think he blew himself up?
Nah, I doubt it.
60% strength dynamite. Oh. Wonder what would happen with 100.
much did he have?
And we're following the trail of blood. Again. You know, like they say you're supposed to.
I can't.
He really didn't like this job.
Why didn't he blow himself up sooner?
Good question. Here, you got hit again. Kovalev got shot a few times, but he kept going.
The reconstruction's complete. Get the safe.
His determination. Why did he want to blow himself up here?
You already have all the data. Open the fucking safe before it all collapses.
Roger that. The safe should work again.
Is it a real scotch?
Are you crazy? Go!
Poor guy's thirsty.
Rest in peace. It's a card. There's something on it, but without any data.
You're out of time. Take what you have to take and run.
Wait, there's something else there.
There's no time.
See this? Green wrote to Kovalev.
Ah, I see. Now, do you want to be scraped off the pavement?
Right. I can think of better ways to spend the evening.
I think that's what it said, right?
Could Green and Kovalev been working together? And why did the fucking bartender want to blow himself up in this particular place? What was he hoping to accomplish?
Here I assume.
What the fuck? Sarah, are you there?
Who would have thought that the fly that was buzzing over Green's corpse would get stuck on Icarus? Can't find a window to fly out of.
Oh, this...
Who's this?
The question is, what can I do for you? And how much can I help you understand? Buzz yourself around the ripest corpse. The one you missed.
How did you hack this line?
Focus on the corpse that Kovalev wanted to reach.
Time could be the net the bastard was trying to trap me in. I had to act fast.
Hey, Jamie. Welcome.
Looks like a bigwig.
Did you find him? What kind of shape is he in?
Dead.
Just a temporary state for bigwigs like him. Unfortunately.
I'm betting Green is on your shit list too, huh?
We don't have to worry about it anymore, do we? Let's focus on the one at your feet. Do you recognize him?
Wait a minute.
Looks like Scarface. Little Al Pacino up in there.
George Boyle, CTC director.
From the rotten family that invented the Icarus.
His signature was on the documents from the lounge.
He and the others found a way to strip the poor of their bodies to pad the pockets of rich assholes.
He's just another dead asshole to me. What do you want?
You have a unique chance to get justice. Desynchronize him. Buy some time for the poor people.
How? This is just his corpse. It's cold. The guy no longer feels
I didn't
anything.
mean to hit that.
Shoot him through his Icarus. He'll suffer in his new body. And more importantly, he won't introduce more body taxes so soon. It will take months, maybe years, before he gets back on his feet. You gave time to people who really need it.
Guy's a lying son of a bitch.
This isn't right.
And what is right? Thousands of souls that will go to the memory bank? You can buy them time. Just pull the trigger.
Alright, well. Did you put it that way?
You deserved it, motherfucker.
Good. Very good. Good boy.
What?
Oh.
What have I done?
James, can you hear me?
Talking to us
It's
like
about
that.
to go down. You've got to get out.
Oh, shit.
James, you have to get out of there. Jump in the damn car! Icarus is about to go down!
Almost.
Alright, my
I
friend.
bet my not-so-great body on a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century. Hey, Chief. Did you hear they served scotch with lead at Icarus?
I didn't hear anything. Especially not from you. Because you weren't fucking there.
Listen, I grabbed up some evidence. Ties the whole mess to Green with a big fat bow.
You were supposed to send the Green report. That was it. End of list. Fuck. All right. You listen and listen good. Anybody asks, I haven't talked to you since the accident.
Chief, come on.
Nope. I'm pulling you off the case. Steiner out.
crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case?
Yeah, somebody bribed him. Got cold feet. Well, cold feet, I would say bribe.
There's an old saying, if you can't tell what's going on, it's about money. Steiner's a decent enough guy, but everyone in the city has a price. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is. Some depraved bastard, driven with gold, so disconnected from the rest of humanity, he thinks he can kill whoever he wants, whenever he feels like it. I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away, shut it down, for one simple reason.
Rather go with this. Can't expose Sarah.
Much as I like the idea of throwing myself into the city's abyss, if I do that, I'll drag other people down with me. And Sarah doesn't deserve that. This city has a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat, heart about to crack open, scream locked in my throat.
Chasing me. Let's see what he says with something chasing me.
When something's chasing me, there's nowhere to hide, and no matter how fast I go, it's always faster. And I can hear it right behind me. This has been one supremely shitty day. Lucky for me, I got just the thing to help get through it. Another starless night. No surprise there. This much air pollution. Every night's starless. Oh, fucking disgusting. At night, they ventilate the ground floor plants. They say it's necessary. Necessary to dump even more pollution into the air. Fuckers.
Yeah. Just like they do controlled burns in forests and parks. It's necessary.
The opera.
Take away the singing and the shitter break in the middle, and all you got left is your average daytime soap.
Most expensive restaurants in the city, and the tiniest fucking servings I've ever seen in my life. Pitiful.
That's the Matrix for you. Pay the maximum. at the least.
Old Zed. Man's a classic, true professional. He'll fix any machine you bring him, as long as you're not picky about where the parts come from.
That's probably it for function. Yeah, it's gotta be. Acid rain. Citizen ambient pollution density is increasing by 0.6% each year. This translates into a need for more frequent decontamination, as well as general decrease in body endurance. Reduce your exhaust emission in the name of the common good. Boy, we know that. Huh?
Just you and me. Suppose I could have borrowed something from Icarus. Oh well. Too late now.
Okay, my friends, I'm gonna leave things here, okay? So we'll pick it up for the next mission in the car and see what happens with the rest of the case, which should wrap up. It's a short game, so able to wrap up the game in the next stream, I'm pretty sure. So keep an eye on the channel. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe, and please consider also hitting the like button and commenting as well. It always helps. And thank you so much. Appreciate you all. It's been fun. But I have got to head to bed. Good night, Penny. Good night, Beyond Zebra. Jamie, good night. And everybody else who may be watching or catching the replay, thanks so much. Oh, and hey, Danlight, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. All as well. And Conscious Soul, who was here earlier. See each other again soon. Much love, my friend.